Viola.
Hi, I'm Drum.
This is She Don't Play.
This is...
And that was Dante.
Dante chose this time to move around. Hello. You got a thing.
For my birthday.
Your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. Isn't this a scary gameplay over here? It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in.
Do you have any real scary games?
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Where's my mouse?
Did your mouse give up on life?
No. What's going on? My mouse gave up on life. Alright.
Oh no! Technical difficulties.
Oh boy. Please stand by.
Please stand by. At the sound of the chime, I will take you to a different dimension.
Wait a minute. Okay, we're back in the new dimension.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Hi.
How's your day?
It's good.
It's a new day.
It's Navarachi right now as we record, which is the 9 Nights of the Goddess.
Sweet.
And I have been immersing myself in my religion, basically.
Cool. Any insights?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Nice. Got some scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anything you want to talk about? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I've got some world building going on here. Sorry. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I'm just kind of wandering around. This might be a slow going episode. We're playing
What are we playing?
We're playing Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation. And that's an ATM.
Yeah, and
An
I
old style ATM.
I at least want to get to the alien part. I'm already feeling the isolation.
Oh, wait a minute. Skee ball.
Yeah.
Or not skee ball. What's that called?
Table.
Air hockey. Air hockey. We both came up with it at the same time.
Yeah. Our brains are like this.
Yeah, we are connected.
True that.
Which is a thing that happens when two people are close.
Let me check my Pip-Boy. Oh, it's okay. Contact the Torrens.
It's funny, I went watching Sadhguru videos.
Mm-hmm.
He's been traveling throughout the U.S. on a motorcycle.
Like you do?
Yeah. Traveling through the desert and all that, and even hung out with Will Smith for a little bit.
Cool.
And what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about motorcycles and traveling through the desert.
Motorcycles are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like Che Guevara.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, traveling through the desert on a motorcycle. Although he didn't do it through the desert. He just did it around South America, I think.
He's been stopping and doing lectures and stuff at universities and whatnot. He
Cool.
did this lecture with a neuroscientist.
Nice.
And they both agreed on just about everything.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Where the hell am I? I hope I'm not going backwards on accident. I think I am. Shit. Okay, sorry, phone. Isn't this the best gameplay experience when I get lost for most of the episode?
Mm-hmm. This happens quite often. Which is okay. I don't mind.
Okay, good.
I'm only here to be.
You're here to be?
I'm here to be.
Okay.
I don't have any goals in mind.
That's good. You're like traveling via motorcycle around in the desert with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Okay. Well, that beeping is the thing I use to save the game. And what was I doing here? Access terminal. Blah blah.
So what do you know about the pineal gland?
Isn't that where the sex stuff happens?
It's where the pleasure stuff happens.
Uh,
The sweetness. That's where it happens.
Nice. Cool. What is Apollo? Apollo is a central AI program, monitors and provides guidance for all the Sikhs and working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communication on the station, so wherever you are, you're in safe hands. Oh, that's comforting. Yes.
Oh, I was thinking to talk about the occult because since it's
Oh, yeah.
nearing Halloween.
And we watched a spooky video on the occult.
What was the spooky video on the occult that we watched?
We watched fucking Seduced.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a cult. I'm talking about the occult.
Oh.
Occult.
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 Okay.
And it's so like if I really wanted to, and we've done this before, I could get a thought to you from a distance. And you would think that thought. Yeah, you would think that thought, and you'd be like, "Oh, I thought this thought," and I was like, "Yeah, I thought that thought," and you thought that thought too. And yeah, we were connected. You and I have had many experiences like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when we were living at a distance.
That's true.
We're 700 miles away from each other.
Texting each other a lot.
We're texting each other, but also like thinking the same things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can attest.
This would normally be considered the realm of the occult, but the occult is just a technology.
Yeah.
And getting people to believe that you've actually done it for real. Like, I mean, you'd have to have some physical manifestation for most people these days to believe that you can do that, even though it's fairly easy to do.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't believe it if you heard a voice in your head, but if that voice in your head landed a flower in your lap, you'd be like, okay, this is real. Right?
Okay, what the fuck?
All right, I have to admit this is real. It's not just in my head.
Okay.
That's because we're really attached to stuff outside of us.
Yeah.
But, so nowadays it's just easier to pick up a cell phone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's this? Ion torch.
But before cell phones, there was this technology that you can use with your mind.
Just you just kind of think out your vibe and it's scooped up by the ether.
Well, if to the receptive person on the other end who has a heart connection with you,
Mm-hmm. We might have to pause it just so I can figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do at this juncture.
Okay.
Because I don't think the audience wants to see me wandering around this airport for an hour trying to find an ion torch.
Okay. Do you want me to pause it?
Sure. Sorry, everyone. We'll be back.
And magically we returned.
And if it was a snake, it would have bit me. I gotta open this one.
Okay.
Okay.
So my point being earlier was that magic and the occult are just technologies that you don't quite understand.
It's true.
And it's easier to pick up a cell phone now because people believe that's real instead of communicating in other ways.
It's, maybe people think it's a little more reliable, the cell phone, or is the psychic thing more? I'm scared. I could sure use some psychic powers right now.
So yeah, since it's nearing Halloween,
yes,
I thought I'd talk about the spooky stuff.
The spooky stuff.
Like
the spooky action at a distance.
Spooky action.
Yes.
Oh yes, that was a great movie.
We watched Only Lovers Left Alive.
I love that film.
Yes.
Oh, it's one of the best vampire movies ever.
The whole damn place is falling apart. I listened to some of our Fallout New Vegas playthrough, and it seemed like the audio was kind of quiet, but hopefully
the recent audio, because I did turn it down just a bit because we were maxing out there.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay.
I'll turn it up a little.
Okay. How do I crouch again? I'm good at this game.
Also, you need to speak into the microphone.
I'm in the...
Oh, now you're maxing out again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Audio is a tricky thing.
I know, it's tricky with the sticky wicket.
So certain spiritual experiences.
Yes.
In order to prepare for them, you have to have a sweetness of emotion.
A sweetness of emotion.
And a sharpness of intellect.
Ooh.
This serves two purposes.
Okay.
The sharpness of intellect will help you discern, like, what parts are important, what parts are real, what parts are just your own mind playing tricks on you.
Mm-hmm.
And the sweetness of emotion is there because there's some scary shit that you're going to see. And if you see the scary shit, can become horrified and it can break your mind. Unless you have this sweetness. Whoa. Somebody just ran past.
It sure did. I wonder if they've got sweetness of emotion.
So, like, with horror movies and stuff, if you have a sweetness of emotion, then it doesn't horrify you. You're just like, oh, and it's playful, you know? It feels playful.
Well, that's good.
You can play with the horror.
Yeah.
You can see it all as what it is, which is a game.
It's just a game. So it's only a movie.
It's only a movie. It's only a game.
It's only a game.
It's only an experience. And you don't have to be horrified.
True.
As gruesome as it can get, you don't have to be horrified. And in fact, I find that I'm not horrified by most games and movies these days.
No? We'll play Cubert. We still haven't played Cubert.
I have a couple of triggers.
Yeah?
That I still need to work on, and I think I can probably work on those.
Okay. Well, what are your... Oh, you probably don't want to talk about what your triggers are.
No, I'll talk about what my horror triggers are.
Okay.
The main one being...
Babies?
Dead or mangled babies.
That's no fun.
Just because, it's the very innocence and beginning of life.
Yeah.
And seeing it in a horrific condition is...
Not good.
No. And also I've given birth twice. And... I don't know, it's something about it. I can't take.
Well, hopefully we won't get impregnated with an alien baby in this game.
No.
Or something.
Is that possible?
Yeah, well, that's sort of what they're... Sorry, that was our ice machine. It scared me, though. It's only an ice machine. It's only an ice machine. I guess that's what the facehuggers were all about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everything's fine. In space, no one can hear you shit your pants. Okay. I mean, I think you tend to find most scary movies kind of relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's funny. I was hanging out with my friend Matt, which by the way is like the first time I've hung out with a friend outside of my apartment in like months, just because.
Outside of your apartment?
Yeah. Well, first time I've gone. We went to a coffee shop. It's the first time I've gone anywhere.
You mean the house?
Yes.
You don't have an apartment.
I
mean, you used to.
Yeah. I guess I have a house now. Anyway, yeah.
I have a house now.
Yes, you have a house now. So,
it's my world. You just live in it.
Yes, it's true. I'll be the first to admit it. Where's the fucking plasma torch, yo? Anyway, shit. Oh, I was just talking about the phenomenon that like sometimes you put on a scary movie to relax you.
Are those dead bodies?
They're certainly body bags.
Yeah, I mean, I find horror movies relaxing.
And I'll put on... Whoa.
Oh, you put on, like
true crime stuff.
True crime stuff,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That tends to chill me out.
Especially that one guy with the really monotonous voice.
Yeah, there's a...
Monotone.
Actually, it's funny. I listened to that to take my nap.
Mm-hmm.
Criminally listed.
Criminally listed.
Show.
Where he talks about people being salted.
Sexually salted.
Sexually salted.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of hiding in this game once the alien shows up, if it ever shows up. Anyway. I don't know what it is. Something about
I sent you a true crime video. Did you see that?
Which one?
It was an unsolved mystery. About the axe murder in
what the
Iowa.
Fuck? When did you send me that? I don't remember this.
Okay, well, I sent you an unsolved mystery video about an axe murder in Iowa.
Huh.
A whole family was murdered. They didn't use they used the blunt part of the axe and not the sharp part. So they just beat their faces in.
Oh, Jesus. We just found a dead body.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure it's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's just resting. Eek. Sure could use a plasma torch. I'll just use these stairs instead. Yeah. Well, ideally, like, I mean, if you're the kind of dark-spirited people like us, that you get that.
Look, if you want to touch Debbie, you have to play with your fear.
If you want to what?
Touch Debbie.
Touch Debbie. Who's Debbie?
Debbie.
Oh.
The
Hold on. I want to click.
The divine feminine. Ew. You got a maintenance jack. I like the reel-to-reel recorders.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have one of those.
Nice. Hold right mouse button, and left mouse button. And then press A. Okay. Easy. This game's easy.
When you know where you're going.
Yeah, I'm scared though. Did I miss anything over here? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is about, especially with the true crime stuff. I think the fact that it's like, because I started getting into that stuff because I ran out of Twin Peaks,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of wanted the like dark, the kind of strangely fascinating darkness of humanity that show kind of explores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I found it. I tell people that it's like there's people in real life that make Bob look like a cartoon character. Hello.
Well, of course. I needed to come down slow. I needed to come down lower because sitting in the same position is not good for me.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's what that noise was.
Nice.
That
Scared the shit out of me. Okay. Well, let's see here. Immigration office. What's this? Get through the main door. Okay.
What are we doing? We're not talking.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Well, that one dude started talking.
Mm-hmm.
The interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found this thing.
Were you saying that our audio is low or the game audio?
The game audio. But
Oh.
but at least it was low when we were doing Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, I did. I try not to let it overwhelm our talking because we talk.
It's true. All right.
What son of a bitch?
I don't know. we were talk. Looters will pay. Sorry. All right. Fuck this place.
Who was that person that ran by?
I don't know. I don't know. Does it go through the main doors? Oh,
There's another bolt.
that's right. I have this thing.
There's
now.
got to be a reason those are on the doors.
Oh
right?
yeah, cutscene. This is as far as I got when I played this game on Xbox 360.
Oh.
Is that a rhino?
Is that a revolver?
Yeah.
Now turn around.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley.
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here.
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something flew just now. Robbed this whole place.
I saw it.
Lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
The Joker.
What's your name?
She has green eyes.
Excellent. Hey, you got green eyes.
I was boarding with
Only
2
2%
colleagues.
of humans have green eyes.
We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Give me a kiss.
Because you seem to know your way around.
Why? What's in it for me?
Place on the ship.
Have a gun at yourself.
I can trust you.
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
The girl with green eyes. Thanks for the hammer wrench.
It's your lucky day.
Yeah, I feel blessed.
What's in it for me? Why is everybody so what's in it for me?
Because it's the frontier of space.
Boy.
We can get in all sorts of trouble here.
Yeah, I bet we can. Give me a kiss. Okay, where was I before I got rudely interrupted? Right by a guy who's probably gonna
Come
die.
on, I don't want to stick around here long.
Man, eat my ass, okay?
Wow.
Sorry, that escalated quickly.
Following you back there?
Had to keep my distance.
That was
Wow,
him.
that was
okay.
him.
Stick close to me.
Where the hell are Jesus Christ?
Hey, don't move.
Oh, hello, folks.
Oh, okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
It's a joke.
We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jenna.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
You dingy hip. Shut up,
Tell them anything.
John.
Look, I've got the elevator working.
No, he's Ringo.
I'm sorry. Good luck.
Okay, well, good luck getting killed by that alien. Oh, what alien? Sorry.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Yeah, you're not the only one who thinks that.
Keeping to their own. Safer that way.
Okay, so why am I hanging out with you? Anyway, so, how you been? Colonial pigs. Look at that.
All right.
All right.
Some anarchist board, huh? So you remember that ad I showed you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you showed me a Kickstarter ad for some, like,
capitalist kids
cartoon
show. Capitalist kids show.
And it was funny watching that because I was showing Matt RoboCop,
Uh-huh.
and with all those like fake commercials,
Uh-huh.
it was weird watching that commercial immediately after because it's like,
It feels fake, doesn't it?
yeah,
It feels really fake. Like
excuse
really, these people are so convinced of what they're
me.
saying.
Oh my god, yeah. And it's funny because they think that about us.
I know.
Like they're so convinced.
What are you waiting for? Hit the button.
Man, you know what? I can't wait for you to get impaled. Any second now. You're gonna get impaled and you're gonna feel so stupid. You're like, oh, I got the alien tail through my
I'd appreciate
spine.
it if you told me what the hell was going on. Right now.
Listen, darling. When we get to the ship, we can kick back, raid each other's hair, and chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my ship. I need to know what's going on. Right fucking now.
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
Killer.
What does that even mean?
One who kills.
But he's here, taking us all one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
A clown.
No, something else. A monster.
Cool. I can handle monsters, right? Right? Maybe. It's not like it's got like acid blood. And
Can you play with it?
I don't think so. Ooh, that's CJ.
Can you throw it a bone?
Can it fetch? Does it know tricks? Always wanted a pet monster.
Can it be taught to obey?
Hold, control, and move keys to lean the mouse or
This way. Get down. This is bullshit, man. Should we
Oh,
look for a way off?
oops.
Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long?
So you
What do you
think?
for us? Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
What's in all the boxes?
It's a space station.
You'll have to go around them.
But
Follow me.
follow Axel into the vents. All right. It's funny when you like crouch and lean over things in the game. Like I know there's no camera and you can't see us, but sometimes I'll be like, like leaning over.
You're leaning yourself.
Yeah. Hello.
Climb.
I'm trying to.
Climb.
Okay. Sorry. Forgot how buttons work.
Friends of yours?
Because you're really good at this. You're so good at
I
it.
know.
Better than I would be.
Thanks, honey. Shocked, I tell you.
Your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns out for sure.
Someone should be doing something.
What's his ethnicity?
It's called survival.
Irish? Why is he making Beatles references when they're like 150 years old?
I have no idea.
That always,
Well, I guess it's the 70s, right?
that's true. But that always, anytime something takes place in the far future and they're making contemporary references.
Is it supposed to be the far future?
Yeah, it's 21 something.
Oh, it's the 70s version of the far future.
Yes. We watched
What can I say? My buckle's on holiday.
RoboCop is a 80s version of the far future.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is. And it's funny, earlier I was talking about Star Trek, which is like a 60s version of the far future, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, where they're all like, I was talking to Matt about this, where it's like, there's I forget which episode it is, but there's an episode of Star Trek where they're like, they basically say the equivalent of gender is universal all throughout the galaxy. And you're like, and I'm like, gender isn't even a constant universal on this planet that we live in. How can it possibly be? Yeah. Anyway, I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying, so I hope he didn't say anything important. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't hear flashlight. I was talking about Star Trek, right? Leave me alone.
I read this thing today on Facebook. It was a little blurb that said women's lives would be easier if they respected the patriarchy.
Huh?
I was like, you know what? We tried that for a few thousand years.
Yeah.
It's not better.
No?
No.
Not even a little bit. Just kidding.
No, it's not. It's not working. Sorry.
Okay.
What you gonna do when we trash it?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Hey, I found the flashlight. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
What are these women? There's a lot of women, in fact, who support the patriarchy.
You don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
Trad wives and whatnot.
Pick me biatches.
Pick me
That's
bitches.
what
Pick me
that's-
bitches and trad wives.
Mm-hmm.
There's different breeds of yeah,
I think they're just fulfilling a fetish of theirs, you know?
I guess.
This
Maybe.
way.
But is it a fetish if it's the norm?
Trad wife makes it sound like you're like married to the mob or something. Something about trad.
Traditional.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like
So we wouldn't forget it.
But is it a fetish if it's the norm?
use your flashlight to find the vent entrance.
Like, is 50 Shades of Grey really all that risque and taboo and kinky
Mhm.
if
Shit.
it makes $50 million? Like, like, if it's the norm, if
Right.
that's the norm of power structure, if that's the norm of power relations between different genders, then is it really kinky?
Man, I can't see shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my
Do you know the universe is mostly darkness?
Yeah, dark matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ocean or the earth being 70% ocean.
In order for there to be light, something has to be
Did
on
I say
fire.
the ocean is 70% ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that makes no sense.
Makes sense to me.
Because it makes a little too much sense.
So in order to have light, something has to be kind of on fire in some way, whether it's electric fire or fire.
Mm-hmm.
Something has to be on fire in order for there to be light.
Yeah.
This place gives me the willies.
How are we doing on time?
30 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to?
You got willies?
What?
You got willies?
Give me some palp. Make me feel a little verklempt, especially since I can't see shit.
What does verklempt mean?
It's verklempt.
Verklempt, I thought was like overwhelmed with happiness.
Yeah, well, that could be it. But speaking of overwhelmed with happiness,
You don't know your Yiddish from your Yiddish.
I don't know my Yiddish from the hole in the ground. Shit. Okay.
Verklempt. Yeah, I think that's kind of overwhelmed with joy.
Let's stop this episode. Let's stop this madness. We'll look up verklempt.
Okay.
I'll figure out where the flashlight batteries are.
And we'll start again.
And we'll start again.
All right,
I
then.
love you.
Love you. Subscribe to us, please.
Happy Halloween.